Today's subject is change. How do I change? What do I need to do to change? How do I know if I have changed? Change is progress. Change requires repetition. Change requires sacrifice. And change will not even begin until you acknowledge that something needs to be changed. And not that I can't go on the way that I'm going, that I don't want to continue on this same path. Change is growth. So how do I do all this, right? For my personal journey, I had needed to talk to other people who were also on the same journey. Usually, you ever notice how, I love that little bird back there. Have you ever noticed how when you want to go somewhere, you ask some of your friends, come on, take a ride with me. Or if you want to join a team or a club or something, you always try to get someone to go with you. Because there's strength in numbers. There's always strength in numbers. And we can feed off each other's energy. Where I'm slacking, they can pick up. Where they're slacking, I can pick up. And that's just the way it's going to be done. Some people can do it on their own. I don't know many. Not with that complete reversal of mind, body, and spirit. Maybe it's not not even a reversal. Upheaval is more what I'm saying, because anytime someone wants to change, there's going to be an upheaval. I don't want to be, I don't want to do, I don't want to think, I don't want to act the way that I've been doing before. Does it all happen at once? No. We'll slip up. We'll slip up over and over again. But the surest form of penetration is repetition. So if I keep practicing these principles over and over again, sometimes they click. And you don't even know it. Like, oh, wow, back in the old days, I know you've heard that quite a few times. Back before, I would have snapped. Back before, I would have looked for vengeance. One of the most important ones that I see now is back before, I would have reacted instead of acting. That's a big thing. Reacting instead of acting means that I am actually making a conscious decision to change my ways. It's a good thing, right? Right? It's a good thing. Because now we stop or pause. So I pause before I open my mouth. If you listen to a lot of people get these emotional attachments to our belief system, thought process, we'll get this. So when someone challenges you or someone has a different thought than you, then all of a sudden you're upset. But why would you be upset? Because they think different than you. You know people think different than you just by looking at where all the different places that we are in life, the different cars that we drive, the different colors, the different food. We know people think different than us, but we tend to take it as a personal affront if you don't believe the way I do or agree with me. I've actually seen people get mad because people won't agree with me. I've actually had people ask me questions and they have emotional attachment to the answer, and when I don't give them the answer, they get livid. And you look at them like, how old are you? The thing is, it really doesn't matter the age. I mean, from 80 to 8, we all emotionally are the same, unless we acknowledge we're in our feelings, as we say. We're caught up in the emotions. There always have to be emotional detachment on negative stuff. Positive, yes, love. Okay, negative, we're going to just put that in the category of fear. Positive, we're going to put that in the category of love. There's two main emotions that like the Lord of the Rings, that rules us all. And the two are fear and love. We can act out of fear or we can act out of love. just for the love of myself, I will not respond to certain things. Out of fear, you know when you're in fear because you respond accordingly. When someone says something, you go into defensives, you feel challenged, you feel inferior. But see, no one can make you feel that way. This is the world that you've created for yourself, and you automatically feel this way because you put yourself in that bubble. It's a choice. It really is a choice to feel the way that we're feeling. Or should I say, keep feeling the way we're feeling, because I believe the word is rumination. It's when you go over something over and over in your head, and even when it has gone and you moved on to the next subject, you keep reminding yourself about it, so it keeps going there. And so it's robbing you. These negative thoughts are robbing you of your present, your here and now. So wherever you go, you're still living back there for what he said, she said, they said, what the job did to you. You're still bringing it up, and your whole mood changed. All the chemicals in your body become negative. It's when we talk about negative stress, this is what's happening to your body. One of the best ways to do this is stop bringing it up. Even if it's going on in your head, man, say it, get it over with it, and work on it. Everything is always going to be work. What I mean by work, once again, I was talking about that sacrifice. Much as I want to bring this subject up again to someone because I'm so hurt in my feelings, emotional attachment, that I want to just keep bringing it up to everybody I talk to. Man, then she did this, and then he did this right here. I can't let it go. That's all. They made a song about it. Want to hear it? No. But let it go. Just start learning to let stuff go. It's not that important. You have a finite amount of years on this earth. And there's the air conditioning. You have a finite amount of years on this earth to live your life. And why not spend it joyous? Why spend it angering yourself? I've actually seen people I was speaking about it earlier, how someone asks you a question and you don't give them the answer that they want. This is also another form of selfishness, which is labeled under fear, because you want what you want, and you want people to act the way that you want, and you want people to be able to read your mind and act the way that you want. It's a crazy subject. So if you find yourself doing any of these things right here, stop, take a good look at yourself, and start working on it. Stop asking people questions you don't want to know the answer to. That's for guys and girls. You really don't want to know the answer to it, so don't answer them. Because if they answer and they don't give you the answer that you want, you're going to be disappointed. And if they give you the answer that you was looking for, you're going to be disappointed. But all this is you stealing from yourself. You're taking peace from yourself. You was at peace. And this is just for the people that want peace. A lot of people you're going to meet don't want peace. Their whole life is about, what Michael Jackson say, always got to be starting something. Their whole life is involved in chaos and hectic, and it's like the reality shows that you see. People that's drawn to that kind of conflict,